Actually, the first day that I walked in was on the day the ribbon cutting happened. I don't know if I can verbalize how I felt when I walked in there.
It was the first time I walked into the new building. It was crazy.
It was like something out of a movie. I was like, walked in, I was like, cool new building, you know.
It just was like unbelievable. It was a dream come true.
I was in prayer time. I heard God whisper, these people, the best they can do is survive every day. They've lost the ability to dream. I want you and RPC to use your faith to help them to dream again. We interviewed 700 plus people. We asked them, what's your biggest dream for yourself, for your family, and the greatest obstacle? We prioritized those dreams, and education came out on top. We adopted the Dearborn, what was called the Dearborn Middle School at that time.
Cleanup was really a test of us. The principal indicated that that was one of the things that he wanted us to do, and I don't think he thought that we would come through.
And eventually they said they needed volunteers to help restart the library. I was all in.
And we'd get there Friday mornings about 6:30 before classes start, and the first thing we had to do was clean. It was just dusty. As a matter of fact, Reverend Hamilton at one point had gotten up on top of one of the bookcases and was, dusting it off.
I brought things from home. I brought socks from home so I could, tidy up a whole shelf at one sweep. Yeah.
It began to build trust that we were who we said we were, that we were going to do what we said we would do.
And to have a student refer to me as the library lady, that was the most endearing part of that experience, being referred to as the library lady. I was very proud of that.
Oh my goodness, there are people here standing on the side of the railings, and they're cheering us as we come in.
We just walked her through the building and showed her where, there was broken windows, and there was seemingly mold in some places and leaks in other places. And
she is just flabbergasted by what's just happened. And within literally the week, there's like patchwork happening at the Dearborn. The wall that was crumbling, and I think Elaine's classroom, Miss Miller's classroom, starts to get repaired. And the toilet paper is now refilled, and the mirrors are starting to be fixed. People start to see that, okay, potentially some change is possible. Particularly GBIO had a really difficult relationship with Mayor Menino. I remember he referred to GBIO at some point as like the Greater Boston, what was it? What? Greater Boston Idiots Organization. And so we walk into this meeting, and the mayor, of course, has his foot up on a chair because he's had surgery, and he's got this cane. And the team is nervous, don't know what to expect. And of course, he's pointing to people with his cane as they come in, because that's what the mayor does. And I think once he heard the story of what we were doing, particularly from Mike and Shamika, who worked with these kids, and he became our greatest ally.
But the organizing and the commitment stayed at RPC and GBIO. Pastor Liz Walker, my successor, led an effort to raise another $75 million, and tonight you guys are sitting in a dream fulfilled.
This was not just a school, that this was a school that was part of the community, and it had community support. The politicians realized that they had to answer to that power.
That's God. There isn't anything, any government, anything that could match what God can do. $70 million in this community, that's God. That is God. I don't know.
What's next? What's next, Sheila? Street to street, door to door, knocking on houses.
There's been times when I thought I we sat